welcome to the Point. This is our Thanksgiving edition. Hopefully you guys are either celebrating Thanksgiving, and it's a different Thanksgiving. Let's just get that out of the way. 2020 decided, we didn't want you to have our traditional Thanksgiving. And no, I'm not here to do what you've seen on every other network show where they either are telling you that COVID-19 doesn't exist or this could be your family's last Thanksgiving ever. Grandma, you may never see her again. That's how I feel some people are taking Thanksgiving. Now, we have our favorite guests here today to join us, as I just go with that. So let's welcome our guests to the show, Dario and Anita from Passion is Cooking. Now, they have put together an amazing Thanksgiving-style meal that we're going to be able to see what they've done. Welcome to the show, guys. How you guys doing today?
We're doing great. How are you doing?
Excellent.
I guess we're doing, as we live here in Portland, Oregon, we're in what we call quarantine again. We're professionals at quarantine. It's an interesting Thanksgiving. Not allowed to be around our family. My youngest brother will not be able to join us this year. My sister can't join us because of COVID and travel restrictions, like so many Americans. So I thought you guys would be perfect, because I know the Passion is Cooking folks, you guys have come together with your group across the globe to put together a pretty epic meal. So, I think that's exciting. So let me start off with this easy question. How did you do your holiday dinner theme this year? Because it's different, right? 2020's kind of challenged everything.
Well, you know what? It's been a little wacky this year, as we all know, right? So why not try something a little bit different? So for the majority of us, we couldn't get together this year. So we decided to do an international dinner theme. So we picked Italy because next year, in hopes that we're going to be able to do our retreat, because this year we couldn't Italy. And it brings us back to the theme of Italy, Italian food. And so with who we're in quarantine with, we had our regular dinner. And those that aren't, we ended up doing virtually. And we sent the recipes for them to try. And you can toggle the different serving sizes. So if there were some people that were on their own this year and they have no opportunities to join in with other families. So we had friends like that. So it was great because we could connect with everybody this year for Thanksgiving. It was a lot of fun. So we made the Italian themed dinner for ourselves and our family, and then we extended it to everyone else. So it was really, really a great fun year.
That is awesome. I think the one thing that is the downfall, besides not being together on Thanksgiving and doing it virtual, is that it doesn't come with the smells of Thanksgiving. I think that's part of the smells of the kitchen that we all know. I mean, I've been deployed, so missing Thanksgiving, like so many others who have served our country or any of their countries, understand, sometimes you don't get to be there for the holidays, but it's always the smell-o-vision that you take in. So I think if you make the meal good enough, at least you don't burn it, you'll get a good smell while you're doing it, right? So.
That's what we always say. We wish we have something called Cook-O-Vision, and we said we wish we had Smell-O-Vision, because when you're here, it's not the same as when you smell what we're cooking. And that's why with this Thanksgiving, we sent the recipe to everyone else so they could actually make it for themselves, depending on what size they were with, right? Group of people.
I love it. So we've talked about this. So what dish did you, end up? What was what is one of the dishes that you made for the international dinner?
Well, I think it's the most important thing was keeping something simple, keeping something that you want to have everybody connected. So we done this dish called orecchiette alla pugliese, which is one of the dishes on our international dinner club. Then it's a simple recipe, and the greatest thing is come from the southern part of Italy. Is made with flour and water. That's it. And the best thing is like this little, you can make different shape. And we serve it with some fresh tomato and some anchovies. If you like anchovies not, you can add some black olives, fresh basil, and olive oil. But it's super simple. And the best thing about this one is when you get everybody involved, having fun. So
Pasta connects.
Pasta
connects.
Pasta connect.
I love it.
So basically, what we do, we already made the dough ahead because we know the timing. So basically, the dough is very simple. Equal part flour, equal part water, okay? You mix them together, and you have this dough that is actually a patty consistency, but it's so flexible and delicious. So what we're gonna do, we're gonna make this very beautiful little shape called orecchiette. So I wanna show you quickly the versatility of this dish. So we're gonna roll them, and Anita's gonna show you the version of the orecchietta, and I'm going to show you a different version that is very well known, and actually everywhere. It's called cavatello, which you can actually make the same way.
I just want you to keep saying Canatello because it just sounds cooler when you say it, Dario.
It does, doesn't it?
It does. He says it way better than I ever would say it. It's like, no,
Yeah.
I just sound like I'm butchering
Yeah,
it.
but don't ask me to say anything else in different languages.
English is his worst language of 4.
I can barely speak it, and it's the only one I know. So, you know,
Me too.
is it our version of English isn't even the good version of English. We've dealt with that before, too. Everybody else who uses the English language spells things correctly. We ruin each word. So, hi, America.
So the recipe is part of our international dinner club, passioniscooking.com. You go in, you click into, and you can get the recipe. So what you can see here, so what I'm doing, I made this little kind of a gnocchi, almost like a little dumpling. And what I'm going to do, pull it back to myself. And then I'm going to give it to Anita. Anita's going to show you how to make the little ears. So she basically flipped it. Exactly. Look at that.
And what's so great about them is they all look different. And it's fun to do together with friends or family.
Mm-hmm.
Here we go. Look at that. Or you can make the cavatello. And the cavatello, what is a cavatello? Cavatello is we don't flip it over. Simple like that. And you roll it like back, just as so. Like a little, almost like a little shell.
Yeah.
And you can do it. If you go to Italy, you see the little mothers, they're doing it really fast, like that.
Show off.
Kind of like that. Okay.
That's not fair. You're making that look way. If I did it, it would be like a horrible joke. Somebody would hurt. I would have cut myself with the knife for no reason at all. I would have just been like, oh, there's a finger because I'm trying to do it. He's like, oh, you see him just, yeah. I've seen
The best
pasta
thing
make.
about
They don't do it the right. I can't do it.
And we make it. Yes, you can.
Yeah.
Of course. So we make it in big batches. We have everybody involved, and it becomes kind of a fun event for everyone to enjoy it.
I love it. That was awesome to watch. This is
So-
fascinating.
The sauce we're presenting actually is quite simple because, again, we spend plenty of time working on the pasta, and because we're in a part of Italy, so the sauce is very simple. It's got some fresh garlic, some olive oil, some Chinese broccoli or broccoli if you want, fresh tomato, salt and pepper, and fresh basil. And actually what we do, we put a little bit of mint in it. Then it gives a little bit of that freshness. And everybody loves it. And of course, Parmigiano.
And it's really important to follow this recipe to a T because with the tomatoes, you actually marinate them first and then you put them in the pasta.
Yeah.
And it makes a huge difference because we tried it both ways. So if you go to the recipe and take a look and see all the details, if you follow it to a T, it's like, mwah, delicious.
Delicious, yes. Absolutely.
If you don't follow it to a T, you're not going to be able to say delicious.
Oh, that's it.
See, no, you're
It's
done.
done.
Follow it. Follow the directions. Don't try to do what Eric does and try to figure your own directions. Yeah.
I'm going to be like a mother. Hey, listen to me.
Absolutely. I'm watching. This is just fun to do. I'm hungry watching you guys, just so you know. It's, this is
But
great.
it's so easy to do, and this specific recipe, like I said, is the recipe's online, but it's also in our international dinner club. So where it has a 5-course menu that you can work with.
So how are the people enjoying the international, dinner club? We're talking about it, how are people doing it? This is, again, we're going back to this year. It's so crazy because we are dealing with, we're not allowed to be around each other. So Zoom calls are going to be the way a lot of people see their grandparents this year. A lot of people are, anybody who's, especially with it being wintertime, COVID isn't very friendly to all of us. So, how are folks able to enjoy this? This seems amazing, having a theme of Italy. This, to me, is something I'd want to do, especially not maybe this holiday for Thanksgiving for us, but for Christmas, definitely, because I know we're all not going to be able to be together. Fingers crossed things could become better, but, how are people enjoying this, throughout every way? Like, what's the most common way folks in the International Dinner Club are enjoying these meals and these themes?
Well, normally it's done a different country every month.
Ooh.
So we happen to be showcasing Italy. So it's fun to experiment on travel and try different foods from around the world and get together as friends. So originally it was done with couples, and there'd be 10 couples sitting at a table that would enjoy this sort of themed dinner until they traveled again or experience from when they traveled before. But now it's all changed. We have recipes online that you can make this for 2 people. You can make this for a family. You can join in as couples via Zoom or any other type of virtual way, and then you can change the recipe. So each one of you at different places are cooking the meal and doing it that way, so you can enjoy it a bit differently. But the options are open. We've had guys that have done, football games and different types of soccer games, and that get together. But a group of girls get together. There's couples, there's families, that want to do it with their children to show an experience of a different country. So, with COVID, it has changed because it is a bit of a wacky year this year for sure. And that's why this is showing something a little bit different than the normal traditional turkey that people might do for the holidays, or something they want to do for fun once a month.
True. So you guys were just a few short days ago on our show. So here you're back, because that means it's a good thing. If you're on Friday and then you're back on a Wednesday, that's good. That's like less than a week. So that's a beautiful thing to be on, right? So the number one question that we get asked is, how do people join? I mean, obviously you're making amazing food. Your first interview with us was all Dario showing off, talking about being, a chef from Italy and all these amazing,
But we all know
5 diamond restaurants. Yeah, of course.
we know always who run the show.
There you go.
Well, you go to passioniscooking.com and you click into the International Dinner Club and you join. Now, we have a free bonus right now on Italy. For this month, you can get Italy for free, and there is a code that is Italy bonus. Then you can get in, and basically it gives an opportunity for you to engage in not just the food part, but the culture. The International Dinner Club is a way of a community, create a community around different type of culture.
I love it.
And especially that everybody enjoys these wonderful things that we have to offer. So right now, Italy is for free if you join, and there is a little code, like I said, Italy bonus, okay? And you click right on it, and you got your beautiful, my favorite, I guess, Italy for free. And you can join the wonderful 5 recipe, and they're great recipe, and simple recipe, because that's the most important part.
I love that. Is so I can't wait. I mean, I'm gonna go sign up. That's what we're doing. We're signing up so we can see this amazing. This is so awesome. It's fun doing this and showing folks the virtual side of it. So let me ask you before you guys go. Obviously, you'll show us what the finished product looks like, so we have it. We can take a look at that. But before you go, what are you guys doing for the holiday? What's your guys' plan for Thanksgiving? Oh, we're going to have the meal first.
For Thanksgiving is to do the International Dinner Club.
I love it.
He's getting the rest of me to do the International Dinner Club, because we want to be able to connect with those friends of ours that are on their own, with family members that we can't get together with right now. Mm-hmm. And now, actually, we're connecting also with people, a family in Holland and Italy, because now doing with Zoom and that we have a whole new world, we got to look at the benefits and the possibilities that are out there right now, right? And that's why we're doing the International Dinner Club, to try something a little bit different.
And it's funny, just to close it up, in Italy, Thanksgiving, it's not really a celebration like we have here in North America, but we have a simple same celebration called ringraziamento, which is to be thankful for. And I think that especially at this point in time, we want to be thankful for the people then we are close to us, and we cherish them, but also the people that are far away from us, and we want to make sure that we share those moments. And what better way to do it by breaking bread together?
I absolutely love that. I'm going to move myself to a different camera here just so we can all be in the shot together. There we go.
Yeah.
I wanted all of us in the shot together instead of me in a box. That was weird the whole time. But you guys were cooking, so the meal turned out great. It is so beautiful. I'm going to go make this meal. I have the recipe. We are going to the store. We're going to do it. I'm going to take a picture of it so everybody can see it, and I'm going to challenge our viewers to post it. What hashtag should we use? Anita, you can tell it.
PICDIN.
We got it. We're going to take pictures and you use that hashtag, and we'll make sure you put it on there so we can see your meals. If you watched on To The Point today on Thanksgiving Eve, right? That's what we call it. I guess everything has an Eve now. Thanksgiving Eve, Election Eve, Christmas Eve.
Why not?
Why not? Don't tell my wife that Valentine's Day should have an Eve. That just doesn't work. Valentine's Day just has Valentine's Day.
You know
No,
what?
no
They're
Eve.
special. They're worth it.
I
They
thought
are,
it was the whole
absolutely.
week.
The whole week. Don't say that. No. Now all of a sudden, no. Now you've done it. She already gets the whole month of October for her birthday. We don't need to give her the whole week for Valentine's Day. She's loved every day. Oh.
Well, you know what? We are born the same day.
Really? That's cool.
So, yeah, it is very cool. So we plan our month together.
That's awesome. That'd be cool. My wife and I are 28 days apart. So,
Okay.
Well, there we go. So that's not
not like yours. I don't know why I just tried to compare. You know the American thing. I gotta compare. No, it's so awesome. I'm so thankful for you guys to join us today on our Thanksgiving edition. It's great to have you guys back. Everybody go
you.
check out this meal. Take a picture of it. Show the world. I want to thank you guys so much and make sure you have a very happy Thanksgiving.
You as well.
Happy
Thanks so
Thanksgiving.
much.
Thank you so much. Thank you.
Thank you.